Hi. Looking at the title of my talk, you immediately make the connection to rising from the ashes that happened after the Holocaust. The lady who was in charge of the kibbutz before me said it once and it stuck with me, that there's similarities to what happened in Eshkol and in Re'im to what happened in the Holocaust. Differences, but also similarities. But the biggest difference is that after the Holocaust, the Jewish people did not rise in Auschwitz or in Bergen-Belsen. The Jewish people rose in Israel or in America. And we have the challenge, the almost unbearable challenge of rising where we lost our people. My next door neighbors have to pass by every single day, several times a day, where their son, Amit, just shy of 18, was murdered, viciously murdered. And I'm not saying that as an excuse to why not rise up in Re'im, but I need to explain the complexity of rising up where you fell. Now, Hadass, I shared the stage with her this morning, and she talks about a lot about making building communities. And I think in our case, this was the essence of our resilience and our even the possibility of lifting our head and rising up. The knowledge that we are not alone, that we have each other, and very quickly we have all of you. At a time when we felt so alone and so abandoned, it was like a miracle. I keep saying that the biggest light in this crazy darkness that surrounds us for the past 2 years is the people of Israel, the people of the world, not just the Jewish world, but everyone who came together to help us at a time where we couldn't do it ourselves. We needed help, and we're not used to asking for help. You know, Israelis, we're a little proud, and Kibbutz Re'im, we're very self-sufficient. We've never had to ask for assistance, definitely not financial. And we found ourselves in a situation we've never known before, that we needed help. And at that point, some would say, and still today, the government was not there. But you were. And that was a miracle, because we at first couldn't breathe, couldn't take a deep breath. It took a while to be able to do that. But this partnership with the Jewish National Fund, USA, allowed us not only to breathe, it allowed us to dream. And dreaming is very important for healing, for going past trauma. But we're not past it. We're not PTSD. We're in the trauma still. It will take time. It will not happen before all the hostages are returned. I think it's important to understand that a kibbutz is like an extended family, okay? Don't love everyone, you know. Don't love all my uncles and aunts, okay? They're distant cousins that I don't talk to. But the kibbutz is an extended family, and the regional council is a bigger extended family. We are connected in so many ways. Our school system is joined, our health system, our welfare system, our senior citizen system. So we know everyone. We go to school together, we raise our children together, we work together. So each and every one of us in Eshkol, actually my husband said that a month after October 7th, we are walking around with dozens of phone numbers in our phone that will never answer. And we have not started to grieve. We've not had the opportunity to grieve. We need to bring everyone back home, back to the land, bury them, give them the final resting place, and only then we can start the healing process, trying to heal. I can tell you that in our kibbutz, we're back, first thing. It's very important for us. Over 90% of the kibbutz is back. But what we do see in the entire region, but I see in our kibbutz, is that many people who pushed the trauma away when we were in Eilat, when we were in Tel Aviv, now coming home where the trauma happened, things are starting to bubble up. And we know that when it will be finally over, I don't know if things in Israel can anyway be over, some people, that's when they will allow themselves to feel and to hurt and to fall apart because we're on survival mode. But I have so much faith in us, in all of us. I think we're all just a teeny bit nuts. I think you have to be part of the Jewish people and definitely part of the Israeli people. My grandparents were part of the group that established Kibbutz Manara on the far end corner of Israel. They were nuts. Who builds a kibbutz on top of a mountain right in front of Lebanon? Nuts. And who builds a kibbutz in the Negev where you don't have water? You have to drill a pipe. Crazy. But that craziness is the spice. And that ability to adapt, that ability to stay optimistic, black humor is a very good tool. And we don't have any other possibility. We cannot afford not to rise. We cannot afford not to move forward. I keep saying that we are the people who were raised on Im ena nilimili and Ve'avta l'reacha kamocha. The power of togetherness, of community, that's our superpower. And I'll finish with something I read. I talked about it this morning. I read it on Facebook. I don't know who wrote it, but it's so precise. They tried to bury me. They didn't know I'm a seed. We're seeds. We'll grow. We'll flourish. We'll never be the same. We'll be carrying this pain and this loss all our lives. But we will. We'll carry on. We'll flourish. We'll grow. And we have a very, very big extended family now. It's even further than the borders of Israel. So thank you very much for everything you're doing and everything you want to do. And always remember that you have a home in Israel, in Re'im. We are all one. Thank you so much.